Hi guys, today in Lushman for having a look at the Golden Handshake Hot Hand Mask. Now this isn't particularly new or Christmassy, but going into winter I find that your hands get quite dry and sore, so I felt this was an appropriate thing to kind of bring attention to. So in the shop it'll be in this little cardboard wrapper which has the use by date and has the instructions on the inside. So you are told to stand your mask upright in a bowl, which is large enough to fit both hands in, add enough hot water to cover the product and stir. And then you plunge your hands into the resulting dreamy lotion and soak for around 15 minutes. So, I don't know if it says much different on the website. It's $3.95 for this. The website says, feeling all washed up? This pampering avocado, argan and castor hot oil hand mask is just the job for hard-working hands. Full of fresh kupwaku and murumuru butters to hydrate every nook and cranny and super soak your paws. So I am going to have a try at this. You may have noticed if you follow my channel that I had been doing nail art videos for a while and I stopped. The reason being my hands have been a dreadful nick and my nails have been breaking. They are just starting to come back, but they're also breaking a bit again, so they could do with some pampering. Right, so I have my bowl here. It's just a mixing bowl, so that I've got plenty of room. And I've got my golden hand sitting in there. And I've got my kettle here. And I'm just going to add a bit of water. Now, it does say hot rather than boiling, because you don't really want to stick your hands into boiling water. That's not going to be much fun. So I did boil that kettle and then kind of carried everything upstairs, so it's had some time to cool down. Now this is starting to break up a little bit, but not that quickly. I think I might have needed a little bit more water than that because it's not actually completely covered. Whoop. There we go. And I will just keep stirring this and see where we get to. So yeah, I thought it would be good to draw attention to some of the kind of hand care products that Lush do, because in the winter with heating going up and the fact that you're going into places with the heating up and then outside, it can kind of play havoc with your hands. And then also if you're wearing gloves, that can kind of have a little bit of an effect as well. So this is definitely melting now, although I'm now back to worrying that I've put in too much water because it's not as creamy looking. It still looks quite liquidy in there, but I will finish stirring this and we'll see what we're left with. Okay, I'm back. There's a couple of kind of lumps in here. You know, like when you're eating a nice lolly and you get to that bit where it's, you know, there's basically a lump on either side of the stick that hasn't attached to each other. We got to that stage and then, you know, the product just kind of fell off. So I guess once I get my hands in there, I'll be able to smoosh up those lumps. But we are looking a little bit thicker than we were before, which is reassuring. You can still see the golden glitter just a little bit, and hopefully this is going to be cool enough for me to put my hand in, and then I am going to sit, it says for 15 minutes, is it? Yeah, for 15 minutes, or until the doorbell rings. Personally, I'm going to just put something on to watch on Netflix, sit for as long as I can because my hands are in a state, and then see what we're left with. So this is still a little bit burny hot for me. I've not got a great heat tolerance, so I'm going to give this some time to calm down and then use it and come back and give you my verdict. Right, so that's me back. I gave this about 25 minutes and as you can see I have prune fingers. So this took a little while to get cool enough for me to want to actually plunge my hands into it, and being the impatient individual that I am, I actually ended up scooping some out onto my hands so that it could still be soaking in, but because it was, you know, slightly less product, it would cool a bit faster. So my hands actually do feel incredibly smooth, it's quite hard for me to feel with my prune fingers, which is why I'm stroking my face. This doesn't have a very strong scent at all. It is a very, very functional product rather than, you know, aimed at smelling nice and things. So I think that would be good if you're somebody that's got sensitive skin, or if you've actually got any kind of cracked bits in your hands. I do have like a little kind of shallow cut, and that didn't sting or hurt at all. Having a look around online, there are people that say that they reuse this. They simply stick it in a microwave till it goes runnier again and use it. So this has gradually thickened the full time I was using it as it got cooler. So overall, I really enjoyed using this product. It is a little bit messy, it can be a little bit messy. What I done was scraped as much of the product off my hands as possible before I went and rinsed them, which had the added bonus of kind of massaging and rubbing it in. But yeah, I really like it. I will definitely be using it again to keep my hands nice and supple throughout winter. So if you've got any questions about this, leave them down below and I will get back to you. And I'll see you all later. Bye.